Hey, it's Aeon, and today we're going to go over some new information that was released just last night. So Blizzard have implemented a system called, or they're going to implement a system, called Heroic Plus. They're also going to change how previous tiers in Wrath of the Lich King actually work in terms of how you're going to acquire gear. So if you're looking to catch up to the current tier, this new system is going to help you. Now, I want to make this very clear. Put your pitchforks down. Take a step off the boomer step. Just wait 2 seconds, because at first I was very but when I think about it, and I'll kind of show you where I was thinking, this is not actually that bad. It's pretty good actually. So sorry about the cut there, but I did preload my image, but apparently it wasn't. So this is how it's going to work. So in tier 7, when you first start, you'll do your heroic dungeons. You can then do 10 man and then do 25 man, or you can just skip to 25 man and don't have to do 10 man, okay? This has been the norm forever, okay? And when Order War came out, you just add an extra line here, and you just have Order War 10 and 25 here. That is it. So this becomes irrelevant and just becomes a bore to do. So they're now going to implement a different system called the Heroic Plus. Now what this means, when tier 8 is released, so Order War is released, you can make your dungeons harder by choice. And instead of having their usual dungeon loot, they will now have 10-man Nax gear in it. So 5-man heroic plus dungeons will be slightly harder, but now have raid gear in it. 10 and 25-man Nax, right, will now both have 25-man Nax gear in it. And then you can jump into Order War 10 and Order War 25. So that sounds a bit confusing, a bit much, a bit too many changes maybe. But think about it like this. You are progressing 25-man Order War, but you want to play your ult, whatever that ult is. Let's call it a hunter for now. So you've just dinged your hunter to 70, to 80, and now you've kind of got a bit of a, if you wanted to get into Order War, you've got to jump through all these steps, or because you're not going to be able to go from normal dungeon gear or like normal dinged gear straight into Order War 10 man. Definitely not now that they've said that we're going to get the unnerfed version. So now you have a choice. You can jump into heroic dungeons at the beginning, get a few pieces, maybe some crafted bits, then jump into heroic 10-man dungeons, heroic plus dungeons to get 10-man gear. Now I want to make this very clear quickly that Nax also includes Malygos and Obsidian Sanctum. So in the 10-man, in heroic plus dungeons, there'll also be Obsidian Sanctum and Malygos gear. But you get the point. Now you can jump into Mythic, to Heroic Plus, need to call it Mythic Plus then. Heroic Plus dungeons, please don't get triggered. And this will now give you 10-man raiding gear. So you'll be picking up Obsidian Sanctum, Nax, and Malygos gear in 5-man dungeons, giving you that nice little boost. And then you're like, crap, I need to jump straight into 25-man Order War, or I want to push the ending or hard modes of 10-man Order War, so I'm going to need some Nax 25 gear. Now before this whole system, you would have to go back and do 25-man Nax, whereas now you can just get 9 mates together and go and do 10-man Nax, 10-man Obsidian Sanctum, 10-man Malygos, and you'll be getting 25-man gear. So gearing up towards the most newest part of the game means that you don't have to get 24 other people together to do 25-man raiding to help gear you up. You can just do 10-man runs, which is awesome. It's so much easier to get 9 people than it is 24, and this just makes doing ults a heck of a lot easier. What they've also said is the previous raids emblems, so the emblems of Valor, so not heroism but Valor, will be in the dungeons as well. So you can pick up 213 gear, which is Nax 25 gear, from dungeons via emblems. At first I was very changes, but when I think about it, like my fresh new character being dinged, I don't have to get 24 other people. I could just go into do some 10-mans on it, some casual 10-mans on it, and heroic plus dungeons, meaning that I can just gear up my ults easier, ready for the new raid that's out. So then maybe when Order War comes out, when Trial of Crusade comes out, these will then, this 10-man Order War gear will go into heroic plus dungeons, etc, etc. Maybe they've not quite said any of that yet, but potentially. But to me, this makes sense. This is actually pretty damn good. I can think of many ways that just logging on my ults and doing 10-mans is going to be so much easier now. I get some gear. So tell me what you think about it, guys. What do you think? guys and girls, put in the comment section what you believe. Do you think this is good change? Do you think this is going too far away from the whole classic Wrath thing now, or do you think that I personally think we're too far gone from that? So this is, I mean, I like this. I don't think this is a bad idea. Looking forward to doing it. So thank you so much for listening. I hope this makes sense. If you have any more questions, please feel free to use the comment section below, or join my Discord. There you can find everything you need, or there you can find where you are and stuff, and you can find me if you need to ask any more questions. Until next time, peace.